Welcome to another edition of DNU, also known as Dumb Negroes United. I already did one. This is going to be number 2. I think I might turn this into another string of videos like I'm doing with the Strag Tales. I might as well. But this is number 2 in the series. And in this story, we're going to be talking about a man by the name of Jonathan O'Neal, but I believe they call him Jay. And this story is coming out of El Paso, Texas. And when I saw the notification and I looked at it, I said, please don't let this be one of us. But alas, it is. So you're probably wondering, what did this guy do? Well, this guy thought it would be a good idea to be riding on a highway going in an opposite direction of another side and take a semi-automatic weapon and shoot it up in a diagonal style way into the air that was leading into the direction going towards the opposite side where other cars are passing by. And not only did that happen, but he also was laughing while he was doing it, almost like how the Joker would be. I'm not sure, not so much how the Joker is, but he thought it was pretty damn funny. And then on top of that, he had it recorded of himself. Like, there's actual video. Like, I'll post the link to the article and you can watch the video for yourself of him actually doing it as if he just didn't care. He's very lucky that nobody got affected by this. But at the end of the day, what were you thinking? Number one, what were you thinking driving around with a semi-automatic weapon in your vehicle? Number two, not to say that he couldn't have it even if he was a licensed owner, but the main one is, why did you shoot it out of your window and record yourself while doing it? What is it with some of these dumb Negroes wanting to do dumb stuff and record it and put it online to further incriminate themselves? And let me remind you, he is in Texas. And in El Paso, Texas at that, where a few months ago they had a huge mass shooting that occurred there. It says a viral video of a man shooting a semi-automatic weapon along a Texas highway has led to his arrest. The silent video showed a man smiling in the backseat of a moving vehicle as he handled and then fired an AK-47 pistol-style weapon 6 or 7 times out the window as cars drove by in the opposite lane. Absolutely disgusting footage surfaced last night of yet another person firing a weapon out of a moving vehicle on El Paso Highway. So this is something that has occurred before. Although this is not a video you like to see just days before Christmas, we're posting it because it's the reality of El Paso right now, and you must be cautious out there because there are many people who aren't. The next day, the El Paso Police Department referenced the video on their Twitter page and called for the identified shooter to turn himself in. If you are the person in the video or person talking in the video, the smart thing to do is now, 1, walk into any police station unarmed and speak to investigators, and 2, make it a lesson learned and move forward from there. The following day, Jonathan J. O'Neal, aged 26, voluntarily turned himself into authorities and was arrested on charges of discharging a firearm. The shots were fired Friday night along the Patriot Highway near Spur 601 in eastern El Paso, authorities said. No injuries were reported in the incident. We are grateful that no one was injured and appreciate the efforts of everyone not willing to tolerate this type of behavior in our city, El Paso police posted on Twitter after O'Neal had turned himself in. Thank you for your willingness to step up and to keep our community safe. Let me tell you something right now. As dumb as he is, the smartest thing he did was turn himself in with no type of resistance. And like I said, he's very, very lucky that nobody was affected by this, because this could have been a whole lot worse. But you can see why he has fallen into the category of the DNU. Like, you took a semi-automatic pistol, an AK style pistol, rolled down the window, had someone recorded, because someone had to record it, because based on the video, he had both hands. He had to use and I can tell that he had it on manual rather than automatic, because he only shot one at a time and kept cocking it back. So it wasn't just a string of shots happening, sporadically. But you recorded yourself and put it online and smiled while doing this because you thought it was funny. And they said that this isn't the first time something like this in El Paso has happened, but apparently he was one of the ones that just happened to get caught because he incriminated himself by not only recording the incident and laughing, but had his face all up in the camera. Like, you could, even from the side profile, you could tell it was him. Don't make any type of excuses for these dumb Negroes. I don't want to see anybody in the comment section talking about some psyop, because I know it's coming. Don't say he was hired by some agency, because I know that comment is coming. This is just another dummy that did something for attention, and now he's got a charge to his name, or now he has a record. If he had a clean record before, it's no longer clean. This is going to stick with him for a while. Now, if he does do any jail time, he won't get a long time, but it'll probably be some months to maybe a year. At the very least, probation. And they might take away his firearms should he have any more. And he better hope that he is licensed to carry, because if he's not, he's in even more trouble. They already don't like it when a melanated man carries his weapons. Look at what happened a few years ago when they thought those two brothers were the active shooter, when the whole Michael Johnson thing went down. They took their weapons and put them in jail because they thought it was them. And they were licensed to carry. And they had way bigger weapons than this guy had in that video. Way bigger. But that's all I have to say right now. I will talk to you in the next one.